Love to the replay viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Toni Henderson-Mayers with Wise Courtship. I'm about to go live in a few. Right now I'm doing a public broadcast, giving everyone a chance to hook up with me because I'm about to scope my regular program in a minute. Thanks so much, Miss Passion, for joining in. I'm going to flip this over. You know my sign is backwards all the time, but trust and believe that the information is not backward. So hopefully I can flip this over. I'm in my car as always. Thanks so much for the hearts. Thanks so much for the love. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I'm trying to flip my phone over so you can see who I am. My sanctuary as always, my car. Oh, thank you so much for joining me. I'm sitting in the car right now. I'm about to do my scope in a few minutes. But I wanted to do a public around the world broadcast right now to get as many people in on the scope that I'm about to do in about 5 minutes. So I'm in this scope soon. Hello, Queen. How are you, darling? Mrs. Karma 2015. Oh, my goodness. Near Hejo. I'm not certain if I'm using that right, but we've been following each other and I want you to post your name. Matter of fact, everybody, why don't you post your name and the state that you're viewing from? I'm going to another scope in a few, but I just wanted to give an around the world opening to anyone who wants to see this scope that's coming up next. Great. I'm glad you're doing well. We had an awesome night last night. Nita, that's it. Nita. Welcome to the Wise Courtship Philosophy, because anytime you walk into this room, you have subscribed to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. Right. That's right. You're in Texas. That's right. Anyone else? Hello, Michigan. Miss Vanessa, Mrs. Vanessa. Atlanta, Georgia for Mrs. Carmen 2015. Karma. And K.L. Wagner. Good morning. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for tuning into this. I'm going to be ending this scope soon and starting another scope within 2 minutes of this one. I'm just doing a worldwide broadcast right now. So that I can get many people in on this scope who may not be following me. Thank you so much for the hearts. When I start that broadcast in 2 minutes, welcome. And thank you for subscribing to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. I think that was Pujo and some numbers. Welcome. You may be your first time joining my broadcast. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Toni Henderson-Mayers. I am the author of Wise Courtship. I'm also a performer. The book Wise Courtship is a 3-step system to helping you determine your love interest and to find out what their character is. The book has gone worldwide, and I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've opened this up worldwide right now because it has worldwide distribution. A month I open up the scope so that people from around the world. Good morning, Borty68. Thank you for subscribing to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. We're about to talk about some serious stuff, relationships, in about 2 minutes. So I'm going to be ending this scope in a minute. Good morning. I'm going to be ending this scope in a few minutes and starting a scope up again in about 2 minutes. Yes, I'm definitely staying dry and out of the rain. It's sunny here in North Kakalaki. BD Jesus, you subscribing to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. We're about to talk about relationships in about 2 minutes. I'm going to end this scope, open up a new scope. Now, you said, why am I doing that? Because I'm broadcasting right now all over the world, and I'm trying to get some new followers who are really interested in getting some answers in their relationships. Again, my name is Toni Henderson-Mayers. I'm the author of Wise Courtship. Wise Courtship is a book with a 3-step system that tells you the true character of your love interest. Yes, it does. And that information has gone worldwide. I'm going to tell you a little bit about why I wrote that in the next scope. So if you are not following me, follow me right now so that when I do the next scope, you'll get an invitation. Welcome, Turn In 8. You just subscribed to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. Thank you so much for joining me. In about 2 minutes, I'm going to end this scope right here and start a new scope. So you need to follow me. Oh, it's not raining in Houston. Okay. All right. I will tell you, it was raining in North Carolina there for a while, and it was a little chilly for North Carolina. But now it's hot and sunny. I moved down here from New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania area. Welcome, Sir _A14. You just subscribed to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. And I came down to the South to thaw out. So I'm about to end this scope, but I can't end this scope unless you have. Thank you, K.L. Wagner, for inviting followers. I can't end this scope until you are following me, because I'm about to start a new scope in about 2 minutes to talk about relationships, and I need you to be on there, okay? Thank you so much, Tuwan. Just subscribe to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. Some more came on. I didn't know the names. So why don't you send your name up the screen right now and the state you are viewing, or the country, because we're broadcasting right now live all over the world. In about 2 minutes, I'm going to end this scope. Thank you, Miss Benia. You just joined the Wise Courtship Philosophy. You just subscribed. Thank you so much for joining us. We're about to start a new scope in about 2 minutes, so make sure you're following me, because we're about to talk about New Jersey. Hey, New Jersey is in the house. I used to live in New Jersey. Woo, woo. Tawan. Is it Tawan or Tuwan? Taiwan for one, Tuwan for two. I don't want to mess you up there. Thank you so much. New Jersey is in the house. I feel loved. I love me some New Jersey, New York, some Pennsylvania, some North Carolina. Actually, I love it all because I'm always in Atlanta. I travel and speak all the time. If you want it, okay, it is Tuwan. I think I said for number 2. But thank you so much for joining me. Now, make sure you follow me, because I'm about to end this scope right now. And start up a new scope with just the people who are following me. We're about to talk about relationships. It's about to get real in a minute. So make sure you're following me. For those who have just got on the line, I'm Toni Henderson-Mayers. I'm the author of Wise Courtship. Wise Courtship is a 3-step process to finding out the true intent of your love interest. And we want to know. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you, all of you who have people who are joining me. If you're watching me on another platform, you're like, who is she talking to? We're on Periscope right now, and we're people are showing so much love, so much hearts are going up. People are sharing with their friends. Thank you so much. Thank you, Horzak, for joining us. You just subscribed to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. Make sure you follow me right now, because I'm about to start a new scope. And I'm only sending it to the people who are following me. So make sure you are following me right now. If you follow me, I'm definitely going to be following you, and I'm definitely going to be watching those scopes. If I miss you live, I always catch the replay. So I'm about to shut this scope down. Now, Mrs. Toni, my phone keep going, and I know, right? What is up with this connection? You know, I've had that same problem. That is Pastor Wagner that's on here. God bless you. I'm so glad you're on. Well, I'm about to start up a new scope, and I'm just going to send it to my followers. Try to hang in there with me if you can. And when you just can't do it anymore, you're going to push the replay. And remember, when you're on the replay, you can still send me love through hearts, and you can still send your followers, okay? If you are on Android, you're going to swipe up, and if you are on iPad, you're going to go from left to right. And that's how you send your followers. Yes, you can still send your followers. So it's about to go live right now. I was hoping that I was in a great connection spot. I'm always traveling. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this one down right now, and we're going to start the next scope. So look for it. It should be up in about 2 minutes. Hey, did you hear? You guys hear about the scrubbing coming to? Yes. Mrs. D. Red, you just joined. You just subscribed to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. How are you? I've seen you on other scopes. Look, I'm about to shut this one down, Mrs. D. Red. I'm about to shut this one down and start a new scope with just people who are following me. We're about to talk about relationships. It's about to get real. Miss Patrice 29, thank you for subscribing to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. About to start a new scope. So make sure you're following me, because I just gave a worldwide thing right now. Don't forget to give the hearts and the loves, and get ready to invite your people. Tundi 727, thank you for subscribing to the Wise Courtship Philosophy. About to start a new scope. I'm getting ready to do it right now. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning into this commercial. I'm getting ready to do it right now. So get ready to get your followers to follow me, because I have some value that I want to share with you. It's really, really important that you get this information out to your people. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Toni Henderson-Mayers, the author of Wise Courtship. Remember, I help you find a lover worth living with.